Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
So I promise, with your support, we'll protect our farms, we'll protect our values, and we'll keep building a stronger Lawrence County for every family and for every future. Vote David Morgan for County Executive. God bless.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
To Lawrence County High School, where tonight the Coffman Panthers will kick off their football season for 2026. I'm Stanley Wilson along with Cade Schultz, and glad to bring you this broadcast as the Coffman Panthers will be taking on the Whitthorne team from Columbia. And it's always exciting, Cade, when you have the first game of the season. Everybody's been practicing against each other, and now you finally got the pads on and the time and the clock ready to go and the scoreboard ready to go.
Yes, and better than that, you got purple and gold versus purple and gold tonight. So excited for both these teams, and hopefully E.O Coffman can come out with a win, Stanley.
Yeah, they won the toss, but they're going to defer. So I imagine they'll be kicking off here to start the game.
And looks like they are ready to go, pumped up, and they're about to run through, and we're about to get started here.
We've got 20 cheerleaders tonight, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade from Coffman. 60 kids are on the team. And now we're going to have our national anthem.
So I promise, with your support, we'll protect our farms, we'll protect our values, and we'll keep building a stronger Lawrence County for every family and for every future. Vote David Morgan for County Executive. God bless.
Most dealerships fail after the sale. We're going to be with you for the long haul.
Only at Heritage Automotive will you receive supplier pricing on all Chevy and GMC models.
And with the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the market, and we guarantee you the best prices.
Where you get the highest trade value.
And rates as low as 0%.
And no payments for 90 days.
And up to $15,000 off MSRP on all Chevy and GMC 1500 models.
We pride ourselves on being able to accommodate all our customers' financing vehicle needs.
Here at Heritage Automotive Center, we have over 140 years experience in the body shop. Also, one misconception of the dealership body shops is that we're more expensive, and that is not true. It's the same pretty much anywhere you go.
Here at Heritage, we're here to help you with all your parts and service needs, and not here to shortcut you.
So come see us at Heritage Automotive here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee on North Locust Avenue, or visit our website at www.heritagegm.com.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you choose ExpressMed, you're choosing quality, trusted healthcare with a smile. Our goal is simple, to care for our community like family. That starts as soon as you walk in our doors. We make sure you are met with compassionate, personalized care from our experienced and established providers. You can count on us because we're more than a healthcare team, we're a hometown team. Locally, family-owned, you've trusted us for convenient, affordable, comprehensive care for 2 decades and counting. Ever since we established ourselves as the first primary and urgent care walk-in clinic in our community. We're here to listen and to give you the care you deserve. From primary and urgent to chronic care, we have the experience and technology you need to feel your best. And we promise to provide our best when you need us most. Healthcare with heart, compassion you can count on. You'll find that here at ExpressMed. We'd love to have the privilege of taking care of you.
Welcome back to Lawrence County High School, where we've got the E.O Coffman football team, the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, kicking it off here against Whitthorne. Coffman.
Looks like Whitthorne decided to wait till after the...
Yeah, then they're making their entrance, aren't they?
Yeah, after national anthem to come run it out.
But glad to have you on the broadcast here on the Exports Network. And great job, Monty, for the PA man upstairs.
Took us a minute to get going, but we got the anthem in. We're ready to go.
This will be the only game on Thursday night this season. All the other ones will be on Tuesday night. They play Harris Middle next week, and then after that they travel to Tullahoma. The last Tuesday in August they play Lewisburg here. Then they've got 3 road games in a row at Coffee County on the 1st of September, the 8th of September. Their rival South Lawrence, who is also playing tonight against Columbia Academy up there in Columbia. Then the 15th, they're at Warren County. They come back on the 22nd for homecoming against Bridgeforth. And then they'll have the championship game, if we make it that far, on the 29th.
Man, that homecoming game versus Bridgeforth,
that's big.
That's big right there, yeah.
Getting some direction from the referee as Coffman will kick off. Whitthorne will have some players back on about the 20-yard line. Now they're going to move up a little bit. Davis Buchanan will be kicking off for the Panthers.
A little confusion right there, it looks like, but he's ready to go now.
And here's the kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 26-yard line. He breaks a tackle, and he's on his way. With one man to catch him, and he's going to run him down and pull him out of bounds. There's no yard numbers on the yard, so you have to excuse me.
That's around, what do you say, about the 20?
About the 23. Yep, you're right, Kay. About the 23-yard line.
Well, that definitely is a good start for.
Yeah, Whitthorne has got a big, good field position here to start their drive. Let's see if the Coffman defense can keep them out of the end zone here. Try to get you some players out there. Here's the snap. Handoff. And I think they blew the play dead. They wasn't ready for it. They still had an extra football on the field. So
yeah, well, we may see a few things, they're going to work on to get, but first game of the season. We'll just say that first game of the season.
Well, they're going to call a penalty, so it's going to be on Coffman, and it's going to go 5 yards. So we'll be 1st and 5 now. And now the chain gang, he moved with them, but it's 1st and 5. Well, they'll have the ball at about the 18-yard line now. Whitthorne still trying to get the play in. Now they get it called. They don't huddle. It's going to be Gray Holloway at quarterback, number 7. He's going to hand off, and he's going to break a tackle and get in the end zone, and that's going to be Cameron Wimbush. So just like that, one play or 2 plays, 1 penalty and a rush gives Whitthorne a 6-0 lead, pending an extra point here.
Yeah, that was quick.
That was quick.
And you see Gray right there, number 7 for Whitthorne, with that Guardian helmet on. We don't see none of the E.O Coffman players with that on, but you do see the quarterback for Whitthorne. See, we got a flag?
Yeah, we got a flag. Illegal substitution going on.
Looks like the referee yelling over at Whitthorne's side, letting them know what's going on.
I'm sure they're not going to kick it. Well, he's picking the tee up. Let's see what happens here. I'll probably try to go for it again. Unless he's got a big leg, Kate. I mean,
yeah, we'll see. That would be impressive. Impressive for sure.
He moved the ball back to about the 22-yard line. So this is where the extra point try is going to be. And let's see if they hand it off to Wimbush again. Here's the snap, and they do give it to Wimbush, and he gets tackled. And that looks like, can't pick the number up. Looks like Carson Cornstubble got in there. Carson Cornstubble, great name there.
That is.
But a great play to save the 2-point conversion. Wait a minute. They took the points off. Good grief. I am lost like an Easter egg.
I am too, brother.
Oh, so it's second down now and about 12 to go. Here's the snap. Wimbush again goes up the middle. He gets hit and still on his feet, and he gets pulled down.
So now it will be third down. Is that correct?
Yeah, not enough for the first down. So they take off the touchdown.
So third and about, what, 7? A little less than that?
Yep, probably about 6 or 7. You're right. So good defense by Panthers. Let's see if we can keep it going here on this next play. That's why I was on the sideline, because a lot of times you don't know what's going on up here in the booth, what's going on in the field. And I was a sideline reporter for many years.
Right. So I wonder what the flag was.
They only jumped off sides.
Yeah.
Let's see if and it's going to be offsides against the Panthers. I don't think it's going to pick up the first down, but it'll be third and short now. What do you think, Kate? 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2, yeah. 1.5 maybe, something like that.
Well, the head referee's coming over, and they gave him the first down.
Okay, so
well, there we go. So it's first down, and he's gonna. I think that's the quarterback going to get in there for the touchdown.
Yeah, he will. All right, so an interesting series of events. Just we'll put it that way. And it ends with it started with a Whitthorne touchdown, got called back, and now at the end of the day, they did score again. So 6-0 so far, and looks like they're going to go for 2 here, Stanley, once again.
Yeah.
Well, for the first time, I guess. We thought they were going for 2
Well,
earlier.
they had the kick. They had a tee out there. I know
they
that.
did,
they
yeah.
kicked the tee up, so that's what made me believe they counted the touchdown, but a delay by the referees. And, of course, it's their first game of the season, too, so let's give them a little leeway here. And it's our first game of the season, so
yeah, right.
Everybody's learning tonight. 6-0, and Whitthorne trying to go for 2 here. And they get back in the backfield, and the Panthers stop them. So they keep them at 6-0 with 6:18 to go. We're going to take a break. This is the X Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
Welcome back to Hendrick Stagg Stadium, where Whitthorne is taking a lead 6-0 over the Coffman Panthers on their first drive. Coffman will be getting the ball for the first time here as Whitthorne will be kicking off.
Who we got deep back there for the Panthers?
That's what I was just looking at.
Looks like is that number 3?
It's going to be Lake Evans.
And then looks like maybe number 1 on that other side over there, Stanley.
That's Colt Evans over there. They're standing about the... Good grief. About their own 15. Here's the kick. It's a good one. And it goes over their head. He falls. And now it goes into the end zone, and that's an automatic touchback. So they're going to have to, next time, hopefully there won't be another kickoff. But except for the start of the second half. That was a good kickoff. He went right over their head. Unfortunately, went in the end zone for a touchback. So Coffman will have it at their own 20-yard line to start their drive.
Touchback on the kickoff. Ball kicked off by number 16.
Well, let's see what we got here.
So Panthers finally getting the ball after, on the clock, not even 2 minutes of time went off the clock, Stanley, but it seems like about 15. And we're going to have a stoppage of play.
Now I got timeout. They didn't like the formation, so Coffman's going to call a timeout. We'll take a break with them here. 6:18 to go. Coffman's got the ball at their own 20, and they trail 6-0 back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
At 1819, you're getting more than just an elevated dining experience here. We'll transport you to another world, a world where historic meets modern. You'll find your classic comfort staples to exotic delicacies, where unique flavors are combined to create your favorite dishes. Whether it's our locally and internationally inspired food or drink, including craft cocktails and local beers, we have something to satisfy every palate. If you're looking for your next meal or ready to host an event, discover the magic of 1819 today on the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At McDonald's HVAC Heating and Cooling, ensuring your indoor comfort is a commitment we stand behind. From one family to another.
McDonald's HVAC provides residential and commercial customers with repair and maintenance services on a wide range of indoor comfort systems. An American Standard custom care dealer. The world's most efficient and durable comfort systems, competitively priced from people dedicated to your total satisfaction.
Coffman with the ball at the 20-yard line. 3 wide receivers split out to the left. Going back to pass, he finds a man. That's going to be Fox, and he found some room on the side. Good blocking there, and he's all the way up to about the 40-yard line.
So good job right there for the Panthers, and hopefully they can come in here and on their first drive, Stanley, get a score.
Yeah.
Somehow get some points on the board.
Well, they got a first down on their very first offensive play, so.
You about guessed it, around the 40. It's actually on the 39, so.
Still trying to pick up some numbers here.
I think that is Evans behind. I think he's
Is that our quarterback?
That is our quarterback, yes.
Man in motion. That's going to be Lake Evans. Ball's dropped. Penalty goes flying out. A flag comes down and a busted play basically, and it's going to be on Coffman. Probably illegal. Did he signal legal motion?
I think he did. Will more than likely be first and 15.
They're going to move him back 5 yards. It'll be at the 34-yard line.
And here we go. Hopefully we can get something going here good for the Panthers.
A lot of size on that Whitthorne defensive line. They're spreading them out a little bit. Again, 2 receivers wide right. And he wants to go right, and he wants to keep it. Trying to turn upfield, and he does. And he's going to get the first down and maybe more, a lot
Great
more.
Great job by Evans right there.
So Colt Evans with the keeper going around to the right side, and he gets all the way into Whitthorne territory, and he stopped down at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Stanley, I do know the Evans boys' father. We are in a hunting lease, actually, in Missouri with Donnie Evans, their father. And we talked to him back last time we went up there, a lot about his sons, how they love sports and love the game of football. And hopefully they can have a good night here and help their Panthers to a win.
Good job. Colt Evans. So we got 2 Evans, Lake and Colt. Both of them in the 8th grade, so. Lake is going to come out wide left. Ball's on the far hash mark. There's still
like there's confusion, and are they going to have to take their second time out?
I think so. We'll take it with them, 6-0. Coffman is driving. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
Welcome back here to Hendrick Stagg Stadium. Coffman with the ball. Called a timeout, 1st and 10. It's a big long run by Colt Evans. Ball's at the Whitthorne 35. He's back. He drops it picked up by Whitthorne, and he's gonna get run down and tackled as soon as he got into Coffman territory.
Man, and right after your second timeout of not only the half but the quarter, Stanley, and then you have a fumble, and that's not what the Panthers wanted right there for sure.
No, they had a good drive going. I mean, they picked up 2 first downs on that drive, and they just laid the ball down.
They did. It looked like Colt, after we talked, good about him about having that good run. It looked like he just, I don't know if he just missed the ball or what happened, but ultimately it did fall, and Whitthorne was able to pick it up.
So they get the ball back here in the Coffman territory. And they're going to have a tackle for loss. Again, that's Cornstubble coming in there making the tackle.
Reggie Allen with the football. He's brought down by number 13, Carson Cornstubble.
Reggie Allen was on the run.
About 2nd and 12 now, Stanley, I believe.
2nd and 13.
I'm going to say 2nd and 13, so. Ball at the 30, they're going to call it the 38. So 2nd and long here for Whitthorne. Here's the snap. He wasn't ready for it, but he catches it anyway, and then Coffman's going to grab him and keep him from getting back up to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, maybe a yard or two there. So 3rd down and long.
And Cornstubble again on the tackle for the Panthers. So, yeah, okay, defense is stiffened up here after the turnover.
Yeah, possibly look for Whitthorne here, Stanley, to possibly throw the ball here. You got 3rd and long. But you got to think, too, they are in Panther territory, so they don't really have much to give up. So they may want to just run the ball and then punt away possibly to set up good field position for their defense.
All the way back to pass. Looking downfield, find somebody down there, and...
Oh, he makes the catch. Ooh, I thought he made the catch, Dan.
It's incomplete. I think the ball came out when he hit the ground, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it did.
Incomplete pass, intended for number 1, Jaden Delafont.
So that'll bring up 4th down now for Whitthorne, and 4th and about, well, they got 11, but I'm going to say that's more like 12 or 13.
Right. Looks like they're going to go for it here again.
4th and 12 for Whitthorne.
Well, they may not have confidence in their kicking game, and they are in Coffman territory. If they do turn it on downs, Coffman's got a little ways to go.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, maybe, have confidence in their defense there since they are in Coffman territory here to, maybe pick up a few yards here and then just turn it over to your defense and let them go to work.
So 4th down play coming up. Here's Holloway. He's going to want to throw it again. No pressure on him.
He's probably going to keep it and run, if I had to guess.
And he pulls it down, and he's going to be tackled. Not enough for the 1st down, so it'll be Coffman's ball on downs.
Tackle on play made by number 25, Jace Townsend.
And Jace Townsend with the tackle.
It's going to be 1st down. Here's E.O Coffman, Panthers.
So Coffman will have the ball for the 2nd time in the ball game with 2:15 to go here in the 1st quarter. Whitthorne scored on their first drive.
21st and 10 on the Panthers, 32-yard line.
So after a kind of slow start, Stanley, we've kind of started getting some play. These guys moving a little faster. We did have the turnover by Coffman, but hopefully we have a better drive here, and hopefully they can get down and score some points.
So Evans still back there at quarterback, Colt Evans.
Looks like his brother wide right on his right side.
Yep, you got 2 men out and 1 in the slot over on the right side. Back to pass. He's getting pressured, and it's a completion out in the right flat. And he's going to pick up a few yards. I just can't see the numbers on some of these kids.
I don't know.
I think that was
number 8.
Yep, I'm thinking it was.
Yes, it was number 8.
Caldwell's.
Caldwell's.
Yep.
Excuse me, Caldwell's.
So 2nd down now.
Great job there by Cooper by picking up that catch and gaining a few yards for his team, and hopefully
the box man hadn't moved it to 2nd down yet. Still learning. Again, first game of the season. And here's a handoff, but Whitthorne's back there. He tries to break a tackle, and his helmet comes off. See if he's okay.
Will be 3rd down.
He bounces back up. And that was Jacob Fox getting tackled and then getting his helmet ripped off. So he'll come out of the game.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of this first quarter, Stanley, and hoping things go the Panthers' way here, and hoping they can pick up a few yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5, around 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, something like that, and see what Evans can do. And
I'm going to say it's going to be a keeper.
Right.
But you got to secure the ball.
Yes, you do. That's the main thing. They already have 1 turnover this afternoon in their first series. Hopefully that don't happen again here. And he is going to keep it.
Yeah, there's not much room for him, and he dives in. So it's going to bring up 4th down, but that may be the last play of the quarter as it's less than 20 seconds to go now.
Looks like they're not rushing to get another play in, Stanley, so that will bring us to the end of the first quarter, I would think.
And it will be. So we go to the second quarter. Whitthorne with the lead, 6-0 over Coffman, but Coffman has the ball, but the big fourth down coming up. This is the X Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. And I believe one of the greatest powers in a community is when godly men come together and seek the face of God. We'd like to invite all the men in our community to join us Friday night, August the 7th at 5:30 for men's conference. We have David Burton, former Director of Evangelism for the Florida Baptist Convention, and Todd Kaunitz, who's the pastor of New Beginnings Church in Longview, Texas. These men are going to encourage us and challenge us in our walk as godly men in such a way that will impact our community. The cost is $15 and includes a meal, and you'll have a great time. We'll have door prizes, great fellowship, but most importantly, be godly men coming together to seek the face of God to impact our community. Love to invite all of you to come and join us.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Hendrick Sack Stadium in Lawrence County, Lawrence County High School, where the Wildcats play.
That's right.
Tonight it's the Panthers, though, the Coffman Panthers. They got a big fourth down coming up. Let's see if they're in punt formation or they're going to go for it. I think they're going to go for it.
Looks like it. Looks like he's got number 8, Cooper Caldwell's over there on his left side. And they're going to.
He's going to
keep it.
And he's looking for some room, and he dives forward, but not enough. So it'll be a turnover on downs, and Whitthorne will have the ball in Coffman territory now.
First and 10 for Whitthorne.
The ball will be, where do you think it'll be? The 37-yard line?
I think it's 36. I think it's about the 36. Yeah, 37. No, you're right, 37. Yeah, it is the 37, I think, Stanley.
There's the snap all the way.
Ooh, he about lost it.
Yep. They got the exchange, but it almost came out of his hands. And he's going to be brought down. That's Houston Legg on the carry.
He picked up maybe one there, maybe.
Ball's going to be marked at about the 35.
So 2 possibly.
So they got to get down to.
I don't know how much faith they have in their kicker. Like we seen earlier, they went for it. And
they're going to get there. It's 2nd and 8 now. Here's the snap. It's low, and he goes to the ground to cover it up.
Man, that's a big break for Coffman right there.
Well, that'll be a loss on the play, and they'll bring up 3rd down now. And it's going to be about 3rd and 14 or 15. They're going to call it 3rd and 13. They're going to get down to about the 27-yard line. So Coffman catching some breaks here. Trying to keep them out of the end zone with a trailing 6-0 against Whitthorne.
See what Whitthorne can do here on a big third down. Third down and
Coffman jumped.
They did. We see big number 11 right there clapping.
Well, they called that in the huddle a hard count.
But the good thing about it, Stanley, is it's still going to be 3rd and long for Whitthorne, as it's going to be about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, something like that.
Yeah, about 3rd and 8. So, but he did call it. He got a high five from one of his teammates, so they called that in the huddle, trying to keep everybody still. Whitthorne, coached by James Dickinson. Of course, Greg Swan, the coach for the Panthers. Here's the snap. He wants to roll right, looking for somebody to throw it to, and he does. And intercepted.
That's Evans, I believe, on the far side. He's going
to get tackled from behind, and what a great snatch there by Lake Evans. And Evans returns it into Whitthorne territory, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coffman Panthers.
Man, that's a big momentum shift there, Stanley.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one.
So Coffman will have the ball at about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, so you have Coffman jump off sides. Things ain't really going their way. They just turn the ball over, then they jump off sides. It is 3rd and long for Whitthorne. They choose to pass the ball, and Lake Evans, picks it off, runs down about 20-30 yards, and now they're in Whitthorne territory, I should say, and on the verge of getting on the board here.
So big turnover there for the Panthers. We'll see what they can do with it now. I'm sure they called the play at the sideline and it broke the huddle, and now they're coming back out there. You got Evans back there. You got Fox in the backfield. Cornstubble's going to line up all the way to the left out by himself.
Looks like you got number 8 in Caldwell's tied in on the right side there. He's going to be blocking for Evans, and there's a throw.
And it's just out of his reach. So it'll be 2nd down after the incompletion.
I hit my camera stick here pretty quickly. It shot over in the corner over here. I didn't move it. I apologize to everyone watching there. That's on me. I'll try to get better at this. It's very touchy tonight for some reason. Pretty touchy, but we're getting the hang of it.
I can't see that I don't have a monitor over here, so.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 10. Let's see if they go to the air or have a running play here. Three men lined up on the right side. Cornstubble out there by himself on the left. Here's the snap. He wants to roll to his right. He's getting some pressure on him. Now he's going to keep it.
Evans will keep it, yeah.
And he's going to get inside the 45-yard line and be brought down, maybe about the 42 or 43. That'll bring up 3rd down for Coffman.
So great job by Evans, kind of right there, Stanley, making something out of nothing, honestly. And it is going to be 3rd down, but it could be it could be 3rd down in a lot longer than what it is.
They got to get down to the 36-yard line for a 1st down.
Could be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
They'll go for it on 4th down if they don't pick it up here. But what you want to do right now is just get some positive yards out of this. What you really want to do is get that 1st down.
That's right. Got number 40 and C.J. Wright over there on his left side, along with number 8 Cooper Caldwell's.
Now they're going to call a timeout.
That's going to be their last of the half.
We'll just take one with them, 6-0 Whitthorne, but Coffman's got a third down play coming back. This is the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Coffman looking at a 3rd and long here. Cade mentioned they burned their final timeout. Fox in motion, low snap. And they're going to give it to Fox, and he's going to be tried to get a tackle, but he carried his man a few more yards, and then it was going to be 4th down, but it's more manageable with about 5 yards to go.
Ball handed up to number 0, Nicole Fox. 4th and 5 for the Panthers.
See what Coffman decides to do here. Stanley, you think that we'll just keep it on the ground, or I mean, Evans is very fast. That both Evans boys at that is very fast. You know, nobody with him back there. Excuse me. Now number 0.
Well, the defense.
Fox.
Yeah, the defense is loading up the box a little bit. So
right.
Maybe go wide with it.
And he is going to throw it. Looks like
he's back to throw, and he finds Fox. Fox got it. Let's see.
It's going to be close.
And he's going to be real close. I think he may have gotten the 1st down.
I think that he got pushed there by a Whitthorne player, Stanley, back a few yards short. But after that push, it kind of gave him some more momentum to go ahead and get across that line. So, great job.
Yeah, it looked like a little wide receiver screen out there because he had some blockers with him. And so, Jacob Fox picks it up.
And you know the Panthers would really love to come away with some points here right before halftime, give them some momentum going into the half, and you know that would be huge for the rest of this game.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's at about the 34-yard line, 33.
Caldwell's and Fox back there with Evans. He's going to give it to Caldwell's, looks like, Stanley, and nothing doing.
And Whitthorne snuffed that one out quick. So it'll be 2nd down. Clock still running. 3 minutes to go here in that 1st half. So a loss on the play, and going to move it back to the 36. So a loss of about 3, and it'll be 2nd and about 13 yards to go.
Shout out to, as we just mentioned, Cooper Caldwell was just second who got that ball in that play, Stanley. Cooper's little brother and Trey Caldwell is right down here in front of us in the booth, running with one of his friends and Landry Smith around the bleachers. I know them two little boys. They're great little boys, great families, and probably future Wildcats right there.
Good deal. Good to hear that. Evans back in shotgun formation. He gets the snap, looking to throw. He's getting pressure on him, and he's going to go down with a sack. But there's a flag coming up, and maybe face mask. Let's see what the call is. And now the referee's going to come out and talk to the umpire.
Yeah. Like they're all going to get together on this one.
Well, they may be asking how many yards to mark off.
Right.
Is it back from the original line of scrimmage, or is it where the mark of the end of the play? Personal foul. Horse collar against Whitthorne. And they're going to call it, they're going to say a first down. So it's the umpire's job to mark off the yardage.
15-yard penalty.
Man, that's going to put them way down there. Man, that is a huge break for this Coffman team, Stanley, and hopefully they can capitalize here and get into the end zone. If not, maybe pick up 3 on a field goal. And yes, it will be.
You think we got a field goal kicker?
We may not.
I think we do. It depends on where they mark the ball, right?
Exactly. It depends on where they mark the ball.
So less than 2 minutes to go. The clock's running. And they're trying to get the play in.
And you honestly, we would like to see the Panthers kind of hurry up here, Stanley.
Yeah, I know. Here's a snap. He wanted to throw it, and he's going to get dragged down and sacked.
And the thing is, it's very crucial here. See, Coffman.
We got a flag on the far side of the field over here.
Okay, so that will stop the clock. So that is huge. I was about to say, Stanley, we don't have no more timeouts.
That's right. That was Gill coming in there on the tackle on Evans.
Yeah, you see Evans and Coach Swan talking about what their plan is for this next play here.
That's going to be he's still marking it off. He's like us. He's lost. He needs that yardage. And they're still going, so it's going to be a 15-yarder.
Wow.
Did he signal anything yet?
I didn't see anything.
Let me ask my spotter if he...
Looks like it's going to be around the 11-yard line, Stanley.
Face mask against Whitthorne.
Face mask penalty against Whitthorne. After the distance of the goal is going to be 1st and 10 from the 11.
So from the 11-yard line, it gets way down there.
So do you see some kind of run to the outside, maybe try to get out of bounds if they don't get into the end zone? Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
I think Whitthorne's going to call a timeout, and they do. 1:14 to go. We'll take a quick break. This is the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Here we go with Coffman with the ball at the 10-yard line. Trying to knock it in here with 1:14 to go. He's back to pass. Evans throws over the middle.
Oh, he got his brother. Yes, sir.
Found his brother Blake Evans in the end zone for a touchdown. That'll tie it up 6-6 here with 1:10 to play in the first half.
Wow.
Like a little jump pass there, Cade.
Yeah.
Hit his brother right over the middle. Well, now the big important point after touchdown is coming up now. And let's see, they're going to
see what they do here.
It's like J.C. Townsend's coming out, 7th grader.
It's going to be, I don't know how many, a couple yards to get in, right, on this.
I think they put it, about the 3-yard line. Evans looks it over, gets the snap, wants to go to his left. Now he throws, and just out of the reach, and it's going to stay tied. And that was the Townsend who just checked in the ball game, and just out of his reach. So it'll be 6-6 tie with 1:08 to go, and Coffman will be kicking off. This is the X Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Tips Motorsports can hook your vehicle up with whatever you need. Wheels, tires, lift kits, brakes, front-end work, and more. Locally owned and operated, stop by our shop in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call today.
Well, we got a brand new ball game here back here. It's 6-6 now as Coffman gets on the board. They'll be kicking off to Whitthorne with 1:08 to play in the first half. Davis Buchanan will kick it off for the Panthers. And the ball has been whistled in play. Here we go. And it's going to be a squib kick. And picked up by Whitthorne. And
good tackle there.
Fox is right there to meet him, and they're going to call the play dead. So Whitthorne, I have it in pretty good field position for them there. Looks like about the 41-yard line.
Just over a minute to play in this half, and you would like to see E.O Coffman. You would rather see them obviously with all their timeouts left. If you could stop Whitthorne here, you may have a possibility of getting on the board once again before the halftime. But since they do not have any timeouts, that's probably not going to happen. Whitthorne does have all their timeouts, so hopefully they can keep them in their keep them where they want them here on this side of the field and off the board.
So 1st and 10 for Whitthorne. We're going to call it the Coffman 41-yard line. Holloway's going to go under center this time. Gets the snap, pitch back, and
he does drop it, and he
picks it back up, and he's going to get some room, and he's finally brought down. As that was the tackle made by Jose Sanchez Herrera.
That was number 7. Jose Sanchez Herrera on the stop. 32nd and 3.
It was Gill on the run, I believe. He mishandled it, the pitch, and then he dropped it. Right. It came right back to him. Looked like a basketball out there.
So they did not choose to take a timeout here, and clock is under 30 seconds now. And closing in on 20.
Holloway wants to throw it.
They're going to go deep, see what happens.
And just out of his reach, goes out of bounds. So it'll be 18.9 seconds to go. And that brings up 3rd down now.
Stanley, I'll make mention of it real quick before we have halftime. We got 18 seconds till then, though. The crowd for both sides, really. Very nice for this Thursday afternoon. for the first game of the season for both these teams. So great crowd for the Panthers and Whitthorne traveling down from Columbia.
And it's been kind of a game that's got some mistakes in it, first game mistakes, but also some exciting plays mixed in there with them. And we'll have a special guest at halftime, and you want to stick around for that. Here's the snap. Holloway looking. Throws it over the middle and complete.
No, he dropped it.
Oh, he did drop it. Sorry about that.
Is that going to be fourth down, Stanley?
And it will be.
So that on that pass, that will stop the clock. So
they got 14.6 seconds to go. Coffman looking for a stop here and try to do a miracle throw if there's time left on the clock. Let's see if they do that hard count again, Kay.
Yeah.
It worked one time for him.
It did.
Coffman needs to just watch the ball. Holloway
fakes one way, and he's going to go deep. He may take.
Look, and now he just tosses it out there, and Coffman's going to catch him and bring him down. And that may be the last play. Yep.
They call a timeout, I believe. I think Whitthorne will pick up the first. Will they, Stanley?
Now that, yep, they did pick up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, and Whitthorne will have one more play to go here with 2.9 seconds, and they call a timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. We'll be right back. 6-6 here at Hendrick Stack Stadium. Back in a moment.
You count on your coat to keep you covered through the winter months, your hat to keep you covered in the summer sun, your umbrella to keep you covered in stormy weather. And you can count on Marcus Insurance to keep you covered too. Marcus Insurance can help you find the right insurance policy that fits your individual needs. For personal, life, health, or business insurance, we've got you covered. Marcus Insurance, providing peace of mind since 1969.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders.
Whitthorne with their last play here of the first half. They got a shotgun formation. Holloway, they didn't direct snap this time. He's going to just take off
out there.
And he's going to be brought down. That was Houston leg, and that'll do it for the first half.
They're fired up over there. A couple Panthers players fired up. You like to see it.
Well, they came back after going down 6-0 on the first drive by Whitthorne, and they tied it up here in the second quarter. So we got a 6-6 tie going to the halftime. You want to stay with us? We got a special guest coming up at halftime. This is the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We don't know what the weather is going to be like around here. I do get really anxious during storms.
That's why they chose HailGuard. When performance leads, confidence follows. Backed by the first and only asphalt shingle system with a hail warranty.
That just gives us more peace of mind.
This is the only asphalt product on the market that has the manufacturer warranty targeting the hail damage, and it gives me a lot of confidence as a contractor.
Engineered for enhanced impact performance. Built to protect homes and reputations. HailGuard shingles. Built for hail.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Hendrick Stack Stadium high atop the press box of Jack Cheatwood, and I am honored to have a special guest here, Mr. Michael Atkins, the school director for Lawrence County, Tennessee school system, and it's been your first week, and you've probably not been doing anything this week, have you?
Well, it's picking up, that's for sure, but a great night to be out at a football game. Just came from 2 open houses, Lawrenceburg Public and Lawrence County High School, and then got over to see a little E.O Coffman football, and glad to see the touchdown there near the end of the first half. Panthers a little slow start tonight, first ball game, but hey, they're going up against what appears to be a talented Whitthorne team, so good, exciting action for the second half. Looking forward to spend a little time down there. Maybe even get something from that concession stand. I hear it's good.
Well, our executive producer has already been down there once.
Yeah.
Maybe even twice.
Yeah, good stuff. But the field looks good. Now, one thing we got to do is get the E.O Coffman claw a little more lively, Stanley. I think maybe you need to go down there and let a body surfing or something.
Well, I went down earlier and found out there were 60 kids on the football team. But
oh, man.
More impressive, there's 20 cheerleaders.
All right, yeah, and I recognized a few of them out there, but 60 kids out there, 20 cheerleaders, and a good little student section. So great night for E.O Coffman.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to cover them this year.
Yeah.
But what's new at the central office?
Well, the central office, is just support for the school system. That's our role, is to get things in line, get them what they need, get our teachers in place, provide the teachers, principals, what they need to be successful. And that's what we do throughout the years. We close out one school year, we start the summer getting ready for the next semester, and then of course you finish that year, you start. It's just a cycle of going, but this is the part of it that I think we all enjoy, is we get through the summer months, that downtime, and then here comes August and you're at volleyball, you're at football, golf, we're seeing some cross country, all of it starts coming together, and it's what makes the work enjoyable, because what we do is for the community and our students, and then you get to come out and see this. You get to see the fans in the stand, the cheerleaders. I mean, this is what makes school so much fun, is the after-school activities and seeing the kids, and just, you spend 2 months working on budgets and procedures and policy and all that stuff that we have to do. But this gets us out and about and getting to see just the kids. I enjoy it. I've been to all the schools this week. I've been doing that for years, making sure I get into a school or 2, maybe 3 in a day, and just it makes the job fun. And it reminds me of what it's like to be in those classrooms and be in those administrative roles, and how difficult that is, and what we can do to make life easier and just make our school system better.
Well, it seems, we want to concentrate on the academics, but memories are made after the school.
Oh, yeah.
With the sporting events and the band concerts that they have, and that's where the memories are.
Yeah, and academics are important. I don't think anybody deny that. Even the student athletes, and that's what we always remind folks. They're student athletes first, but they've got to do those things to be successful when they get our age and have a career, so that their children can then do this. And I think that's what makes public education, in my opinion, something that is special, because it is a continuous cycle. There are kids out here playing football tonight or cheering that I remember when they were born. Yeah. And I remember them coming to Lawrence County High School, and you've got people that are up here running these operations that were students of mine, and that part of it to me is the rewarding aspect of being in education, and just you're out somewhere and a kid comes up and talks to you and tells you about their job, or as I was at these open houses a little earlier, this was my principal when I was in school, and now they're enrolling a student with us. And like I said, the band, just theater. I mean, there's just so many great things that make public education special, and it's really special in Lawrence County, because we have a community of folks who appreciate and value, and our elected officials and leaders from present years that invested heavily to make sure our kids have that is comparable to maybe bigger cities. So you get the quality education and then the resources that match some of those, and that's just a special thing. And it doesn't happen everywhere.
Well, I remember when you and I did the basketball games, and every time we went on the road, I was always impressed by how many fans traveled. And some of those fans didn't even have a kid involved or a nephew or niece or anything. They just was following Lawrence County High School.
Yeah, and
in the same way at Loretta and Summertown, too.
Well, in this role, Stanley, I get to get out and go to every athletic event that I can. Volleyball, tennis, basketball, as many athletic events I can. And you see that at every school. You know, we were accustomed to seeing it at the high school. But yeah, E.O Coffman's going to travel well. South Lawrence, Etheridge, Summertown Middle, they're all traveling well. And then you go into the elementary leagues and you go to basketball season, which probably in another month and a half they'll start playing basketball, and those gyms will be packed. And then you go over in the springtime and they're doing indoor soccer, it's sold out. And it's just a great community to be in for academics and athletics. But the parents and the community support one another, and there's a rivalry right now, but when the postseason comes, we're all pulling for a Lawrence County team.
Well, I'm going to finish up. I appreciate you coming. We're talking to Mr. Michael Atkins, the director of Lawrence County Schools here, and but one of the things a lot of people want to know is about the future is, do you have any capital projects on the board right now?
We are finishing up some work at Summertown High School, gym entrance up there, some steps. We're working on that. We're developing a parking lot up there for the football stadium and hopefully for a new gymnasium up there. We just finished renovating classrooms that we purchased, the Etheridge Daycare. We purchased those, we turned those into classrooms. Those are finished. We're putting up fencing around there. We've got a plan for a multi-purpose gym, multi-purpose building, kind of like a practice gym, but it's just a multi-purpose building that our teams will be able to get in at Lawrence County. We did some roof projects at New Prospect, Lawrenceburg Public. We renovated the front part of Lawrenceburg Public, and we stay busy in the summer getting things ready. Got some parking lots, some restrooms, some roofing jobs. We purchased some property over by E.O Coffman for parking over there, trying to give the fans a little more space. As you know, Coffman is a landlocked area. It's very difficult. You get Coffman in there and you get Summertown Middle or South Lawrence in there and you can't find a parking spot. And so we've got that in place. Our board has been progressive in the sense of going out and looking into the future rather than just at the end of their nose. And so been blessed to have a board who can see the benefits of investments now for the future. That gymnasium at Summertown, I think we all would agree it's needed up there. We got a nice football stadium last year, and great things are happening in Lawrence County. And then hopefully we'll see some other things that may pop up in the next few years as well.
But you couldn't get the paving project done on Springer.
No, and I'm thankful that that's somebody else's problem. But
you're not taking calls on that one.
No, not taking any calls on that one. And but I saw when I was coming up though that job is picking up. I think we're putting down some level of.
Maybe it'll be finalized next couple of weeks.
Yeah, but our folks, we put some messaging out. The high school did. We talked about Ingram Sal and all that. The community responded to it. I mean, they're handling it. People are getting to school. It's working out fine. One of my years as principal, they did the Springer Road in front of the high school. Now, that was a little more difficult. So it's working out fine. But, hey, we're here. We're getting to watch football. You got a nice area up here, and E.O Coffman's getting ready to come out. And I feel good about the second half, Stan, but I don't want to jinx them. I know when you and I did radio together, which I'm told our viewership still is so high. I mean, they didn't break the records. But
that's right. We set the standards.
That's right. Now, if we were doing it like you guys do now, where you're live and could be seen, that might not.
Well, as I said, they told us that we had a face for radio, that's why we're behind the cameras now instead of in front of them.
And hey, volleyball. I heard you guys might cover a few volleyballs here and there, and that's good stuff. I mean, those are great games. I mean, a lot of things happen in the fall because we come back from summer. Man, we're full speed ahead with so many things, and just great time to be in public education in Lawrence County.
Well, thank you for coming up here and sharing your knowledge and information about the school system, and it is exciting time. With first football game here, but also the first week of school, it's always exciting.
Yes, always enjoy getting with you guys, and can't thank X Sports enough for what y'all do for this community. There are folks who couldn't be here tonight. They have jobs, they have other things going on, but they can see kids that they live in their neighborhood or family or whatever it may be, not just out and about in Lawrence County, but other parts of the state, even parts of the world. And you folks do a wonderful job of broadcasting all of our kids as much as you can. And it's just not one sport. It's all of the kids in Lawrence County, and their parents, I know, appreciate that, and we appreciate what X Sports does for Lawrence County school system and Lawrence County parents and this community, and look forward to just being a part of that.
Well, thank you for the kind words, and let's have a good season and a good year.
You got it, Stanley.
Thank you, Mr. Atkins,
Yes,
for
sir.
coming up and talking to us. We're going to take a little quick break. When we come back, we got a 6-6 ball game. We'll have the second half of the Coffman game here in just a few moments.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
It's 6-6 here at the first game of the E.O Coffman football season. Whitthorne came out on their first drive and scored and went up 6-0, failed their extra point try, and then Coffman came back in the second quarter with a little drive that they had, and a jump pass from Evans to Evans.
That's right.
Colt Evans, the quarterback, found his brother Lake Evans over the middle in the end zone. And Cade, it didn't start out too smooth for me especially, because I didn't see the flag on the Whitthorne play.
Right.
I thought the guy had scored a touchdown, and they called it back for illegal substitution.
Right.
And I thought I saw a kicking tee out there, and I said, well, that's going to be an extra point try. And
well,
next thing I know, they're putting back.
Exactly.
Back first and 15.
Yeah, Stanley, the football's found the end zone 3 different times, but only 2 has resulted in a score. So we'll see what can happen here in the second half. Hopefully, this third quarter, the Panthers come out ready to play. Hopefully, Coach Greg Quan in there and that coaching staff got them going and got their mindset right. And, it's a 0-0 ball game, basically. So we can come out here and whole new game and try to get the win.
Well, let's see what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. It's just those first game mistakes trying to get the right play in. We burned 2 timeouts on one drive, and then they burned another timeout. I think that was right early in the second quarter there.
Yes.
And
no,
it may have been in the first quarter.
It was in the first quarter. I remember. It was in the first quarter.
So, and they could have used some of those timeouts there at the end of it, but that's just the way it goes with your first game of the year. Remind you that we will have the game back here next Tuesday night when we entertain Harris Middle. Let me see if I can pull up some of the names of the cheerleaders here real quick. Representing the 8th grade is Aniston Clanton, Ellie Anna Cromwell, Malia Grayson, Sloan Story, and Corey Wilkins. And the 7th graders is Andy Coffey, Sammy Evers, Callie Henson, Abby Lowry, Reed McClurkin, Madden McDonald, Graceland Durham, Ellie Smith, Maggie Smith.
Yeah, they're both sisters. I know them 2 girls.
Kinley Wisdom. And we got some 6th graders in Brooklyn Davis, Abby Duncan, Caroline Mays, Etta Methan, and Holly Schultz. And their cheer coach is Tara Davis. So Coach Davis does a good job with those young ladies.
I think she's been there a while, Stanley. I remember she was there when I was there, and that's been... Never mind. Oh, boy. Oh, me.
Time flies, Kay.
It does. Yeah, you're right, Stanley. It does. I'm thankful for where we're at, though.
Well, we're proud to have you on at X Sports.
Yes.
We've watched you go through the trials and tribulations and the excitement of your life, and we're just glad you're right here with us today.
Absolutely. It's been a blessing. Thankful we're here.
That's right.
And I'm excited to see what this second half has to hold for us, and hopefully, like Mr. Mackin said at halftime, don't want to jinx anything, but hopefully these Panthers can come out and we can get a win here.
Well, we're going to get the opening kickoff here to start the second half, and if you remember, the last kick was pretty deep, but this one's going to come up short, but it's going to be fielded, and he's going to be brought down. Looks like that was who was that?
That was number 1, Evans, quarterback.
The quarterback, yep.
Yeah, Lake's number 3. I think Colt is number 1.
So we got Fox out there. Let's try to get some numbers out there this time.
Yeah, on that line, we got number 66, number 72.
66 is Jackson Jacobs. You said 62?
66 and 72 is out there.
Aiden Clayton.
Yep, number 52.
Aiden Clayton.
Number 52 is out there as well.
That's Israel Young. We got Fox in the backfield, Lake Evans in the backfield, the recipient of that touchdown pass.
Number 13 is wide right.
That's Cornstubble. He's there.
He also plays on the other side of the ball, if I'm not mistaken.
He's been making some big tackles out there. So the first play of the second half, he wants to throw it, and he finds a man. That's Cornstubble.
Great job. Good play right there coming out of halftime.
And it's going to pick up the first down. So I think that's Cornstubble's first reception of the night. So that'll be 1st and 10 from about let me get my bearings here, about the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Panthers on their own 33-yard line.
There you go. I think that was right on.
Let's see how long I've been doing this. I think it's 36 years I've been.
Wow. That is awesome.
35. Take that back.
Got Cornstubble down here one-on-one. It's like he's not going. It's just blocking.
Evans looking for a place to go and just dives back to trying to get it to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to come up short, and that'll be 2nd and long.
I think he'll lose a yard on that right there, Stanley. Maybe. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not.
Yeah, I'm just going to call it 2nd and 11 here. We got to get the box man to learn how to turn the down indicators. Now the linesman over there is telling him to change it, and he does. So 2nd and 11 for Coffman. Evans comes over, gets the play from the sideline, and jogs back into the huddle. Now the head referee's coming up. He's going to call an official's timeout. I think he's checking with the chain gang, and now he's going to start the clock back up. Here's the snap. He wants to throw it, and trying to find corn stubble on the sideline, but it's overthrown, and they'll bring up 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Now, Kay, did you play any football?
I did not. I was talking to Jason Scott earlier from over at Coffman, and he reminded me. He said, "Schultz, I remember having to try to get you every year to come out for football. I never did. Coach Marston in high school also tried to get me to come out. Brother, I was just a basketball guy. You know, I knew I would have loved to play, honestly, and I love to throw a football. I could honestly throw it pretty far. Lord bless me with a pretty decent arm, but I knew I never would play with the same love or the same heart as I did with baseball.
Well, you got to love it, that's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so we decided not to go that direction, and I was over here leading the charge in the student section.
Well, Fox fails to get the first down. Actually, he's tackled for a loss, so they'll bring up 4th down, and the first time we've seen the punt team out for the Panthers. You can help me get a number here.
Yep.
Landon Granberry, I know he's the up band, the protector.
I think that's number 13, brother, and back there. He's doing it all.
It's going to be corn stubble again. Yeah, the whistle's going to be blown. Let's see what legal procedure.
They're going to go back a few more yards.
It's going to take a good kick here.
It's going to be about 4th and 18 now, Stanley.
Well, they're going to have good coverage here. It is Lucas Young and looks like Tristan Harmon are back to receive the punch for Whitthorne. Here's the snap. The kick, it's off. It's not a bad kick. And he's going to come up and field it. And he's going to be brought down. But the ball will be in Coffman territory. We got Caden Pogue checking in the ballgame on defense. And we got...
You would like to see that ball, get across midfield. But not a bad kick from corn stubble there, honestly. But
had a good spiral on it.
It did. Whitthorne's got the ball, I don't know, say around the 39-yard line. Is that correct? No.
Let's see.
44-yard line. Is that the 44?
39.
39-yard line. There we go.
39. Yep, 1st and 10 from the 39. 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Tied up 6-6. Here's the snap, and he's got some room to run. And
tackle.
He gets into the secondary, and he's going to pick up the first down. That's going to be Caston Gill. He found a hole in that line of scrimmage. And
yeah, a few of them frontline defensive players there. You got number 78 there. Stanley got number 55 in there.
And that was
also, you got number 52 in there for the Panthers on defense.
Israel Young again.
Back there in the linebacker spot, number 14. Corn Stubble's back there as well.
A.J. Blassingham. Here's Holloway. He's going to give it. And that looks like Reggie Allen on the carry. He's going to pick up about 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Got to get it inside the...
Looks like number 64 coming in there to play that front line for the Panthers.
That's going to be Trenton Davis.
Number 40 checks in also on the backside for the Panthers.
C.J. Wright. You're awesome, Cade. Thank you. Your young eyes are helping me out today. There's a snap. The handoff.
Tackle. I think Cornstubble was in there, brother, also with number 21.
That's going to be Micah Cruz. Cruz on the stop with Cornstubble, and that'll bring up second down in about 5, so no gain on that play. See if the Panther defense can stiff it up here and hold them out of the end zone. He's under
They're going to try to draw him off sides.
And that hard count again that happened in the first half, Cade. And we bid on it.
It's number 44 checking in. I believe that's a middle linebacker for the Panthers.
Jamarius Young. And that's going to be enough for the first down, that penalty will.
Yeah, and I just wonder if that's part of the game plan for Whitthorne now after they've seen that. If they're third or fourth and short, run that hard count and see if they can get the Panthers can jump.
Well, that's what Coach Swan will be working on next week is those hard counts. Jamari Bentley is an assistant coach along with Carson Urban and Matt Weigert. And in motion, here's the handoff. And he's going to fall forward for a few yards there. That's going to be the Wimbush who has the touchdown for Whitthorne.
Whitthorne they're not doing bad here, putting together somewhat of a pretty good drive, Stanley. Of course, that offsides from the Panthers they just drew obviously helped to continue this drive. But just picking up 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 there. And it is second and about 8 now, maybe 7.
So second down coming up, Holloway gets the snap, then hand off to Wimbush. Wimbush finds some room on the right side. He's looking for a first down, and he's going to get it. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Whitthorne as they get it inside the 20-yard line. I guess they were already in there. So it'll be 1st and goal. Is it going to be 1st and goal? I guess it is.
Hey, AJ, I'm picking up a glare from upstairs. Okay. And if I zoom out, all you can see is the background of the box. Just try to work with it.
Here's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, flag down, and they're going to call a legal procedure on Whitthorne, so that play's not going to count, and they're going to bring it back.
It's number 66. Stanley coming in there for the Panthers. The defensive side of
Jacobs. So it'll be 2nd and goal.
1st and goal and 12.
The 12-yard line. Check that first down. And it wasn't a loss of down, so it's 1st down. From the 12, here's Holloway. Give off up the middle, and he finds some rooms, and he's going to go to the corner of the end zone, and he's going to get in there for a touchdown. So that's going to give Whitthorne a 12-6 lead here in the 3rd quarter with 1:12 to play. And Wimbush gets his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
I want to apologize here as producing this, everyone. I'm getting a glare from upstairs. If I zoom out, you can kind of tell everything that's in the background up there in the
Oh, my
booth.
goodness.
But can you see that, Stanley?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to stay somewhat zoomed in, and I apologize to everybody.
Well, we'll get that fixed. Maybe not tonight, but we'll work on that.
Got a timeout, maybe? No. Is there a flag now?
Well, let's see.
I think there was a flag down. They're going to move the ball back. Looks like Stanley. I believe.
I think they're going to call it legal procedure on Whitthorne, so they'll have a little extra yardage to get to the 2-point conversion here. So they break the huddle. 3 men to the right. Holloway, empty backfield. It goes back, wants to throw it. Pressure coming from the Panthers. He throws it in.
They got it.
It's good. So the score now will be 14-6 as Whitthorne was getting pressured by the Panthers, but they execute the 2-point play. You are watching the X Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Life in Tennessee has a rhythm. It's the snap of the football under Friday night lights, the steady pace of a Saturday morning trail walk, and the joyful sound of chasing grandkids across the backyard. But when a joint aches or an injury slows you down,
Well, Whitthorne goes up 14-0 after they score a touchdown on their first possession of the second half, and they convert the 2-point conversion. So it'll be Coffman's turn as they await the kickoff.
Well, they got a minute left here in this third, Stanley, to make something happen. And, you know, if they don't make something happen here as far as points go in the third, that's fine. You just want to, you know, as we got a number 10 coming on late here for special teams.
That's Kyle Cannon. And the ball's going to be kicked on the ground, and it's going to be fielded. And it's still not picked up, and he's going to just have to.
No, he still don't have it, and that may be trouble.
And let's see now. Coffman gets it back, but boy, he had a hard time.
He did
wrangling that ball. Fortunately, we got it back. So it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. The 21. So Coffman needs to go 79 yards to get 6 points here.
Yep. And, you know, if it takes the rest of this quarter and into the next, it's part of it. We want to protect the ball. That's the main thing, I think, exactly. Stanley. Protect the ball.
And try to pick up first downs. You don't have to pick up a big plays.
And, you know,
big yardage every play.
I never played football, but I do watch a lot of football. And, you know, it's the first game. You know, maybe run some of your shortest stuff. You know, just try to. You ain't got to go for that spectacular big play. You know, all the time as it looks like.
And we're not blocking up front, and they're getting back there making sacks.
Man, Evans just couldn't. He was looking for something there as he got pushed out of the pocket to the. I guess that would be his right side, and nothing doing.
Went out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock. Well, the linesman is going to come over and talk to the head referee. Not sure what that's all about. Maybe he was asking, you got enough gas in your car to get us back home? Here's the handoff.
Number 8 and Cooper Caldwell's, I believe. He's got some room. Looky here. Looky here.
He's at
Stanley.
the 40. He's on his way if he's not going to get caught from behind. And he's not. Touchdown.
No, that was number 0. I thought it was number 8.
That was Cole Fox.
Touchdown, number 0, Nicole Fox.
So Jacob Fox has just ripped off about a 79-yard run. Well, actually, it was longer than that. I'm not sure where the line of scrimmage was. That was an over a 80-yard run.
Wow.
I'll check that and see how far it was with our spotter here in just a moment. But now Kaufman's got a chance to tie it up here at 14-14 with a 2-point play.
How far was that run, AJ?
I won't say that.
87?
It's over 80, I believe.
Yeah, 87 yards.
Wow. And you know, Stanley, we're just kind of talking about it. Try to get first downs. You think they heard us talking about them up here? They just decided to go on with it, and man, double 0 and Fox just broke free, and he wasn't stopping.
He got through the line of scrimmage, and like you said, he broke free through that, and he just put the Jets on, and nobody caught up with him. So Jacob Fox with a big 87-yard run has got the Panthers within 2 here, pinning a 2-point conversion. I don't know who called the timeout here. We're keeping it right here for this 2-point conversion.
Was there a timeout called?
I don't know. I mean, there must have been because
they're taking a lot of time.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of time. Coach Swan is trying to get the play in and make sure everybody's in their right spot and knows what their assignments are on this play, because this is a big play.
It is a big play.
And he's going to blow the ball into play. They got to hurry up now. Let's break up the huddle and go.
I mean, yeah, you see the head referee
he's
signaling for time.
Well, he's being very deliberate. He's going to have to take a timeout here. I don't know if he can. If he took that other timeout, I don't think he can take back-to-back timeouts.
And look at the Panthers just having to rush up there. Hopefully they do get this play off. And it looks like, I guess they will, Stanley.
Well, they do. They barely got it off. But here's a pass, and it's going to be completed as he bobbles it out of his hands.
It was there. I will say that. It was there.
Townsend got open on the right side, and Evans hit him, but couldn't handle it. So it's going to be 14-12. Whitthorne with a 2-point lead here with 29.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. You're watching the X Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow.
Well, Coffman has got within 2 of Whitthorne, 14-12, after an 87-yard run by Jacob Fox. And here's the kickoff by Buchanan. He's going to keep it on the ground. And it's going to, we got a flag out there. It might be offsides on Coffman.
Yeah, Coach Swan looks like he don't really either know what happened or don't like the call.
Let's call it legal procedure. So that's going to back them up 5 yards, and I'll have to re-kick. So your special teams and your defense got to do it again here and get the ball back to your offense. Buchanan put it back on the tee.
30 seconds left here, Stanley, in this third quarter. It's going to be a line drive.
He picked up and trying to find some room up on the outside.
Oh, good tackle.
He's going to be brought down.
That was number 40 there, Stanley.
Number 40, CJ Wright.
C.J. Wright on the tackle. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Whitthorne right at midfield. I'm going to call it the 50-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line.
So Whitthorne breaks their huddle, still in a shotgun formation. Holloway is.
How much time come off the clock? About 5-6 seconds?
Yep, 5 seconds. And they're going to catch him in the backfield, and they're trying to break him down, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Panthers there.
Big hit there on the back at the end by I'm gonna call him CC. I know it's what's this? Cornstubble. That's right.
Cornstubble.
Carson Cornstubble. Great job there by the Panther defense.
So I could have put it back to the 47 of the Coffman, so that'll be 2nd down and about 13. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. And we've got a ball game here. Whitthorne up 14-12 over Coffman. Stay tuned for the last quarter, the fourth quarter here on the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
In 2018 and again in 2022, you elected me to be your sheriff. You elected me to lead with experience, fairness, and accountability. Since then, I've worked every day to defend your individual rights, protect your families and your property, and use your taxpayer dollars responsibly. Focused on results and committed to doing the job the right way. I'm proud of what we've accomplished together. Supporting and training our deputies, being tough on crime, fair with citizens, and implementing effective jail programs. I'm a working sheriff, a constitutional sheriff, and I'm committed to continuing the job that you've trusted me to do.
Most dealerships fail after the sale. We're going to be with you for the long haul.
Only at Heritage Automotive will you receive supplier pricing on all Chevy and GMC models.
And with the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the market, and we guarantee you the best prices.
Where you get the highest trade value.
And rates as low as 0%.
And no payments for 90 days.
And up to $15,000 off MSRP on all Chevy and GMC 1500 models.
We pride ourselves on being able to accommodate all our customers' financing vehicle needs.
Here at Heritage Automotive Center, we have over 140 years experience in the body shop. Also, one misconception of the dealership body shops is that we're more expensive, and that is not true. It's the same pretty much anywhere you go.
Here at Heritage, we're here to help you with all your parts and service needs and not here to shortcut you.
So come see us at Heritage Automotive here.
Coffman with the ball at midfield.
Man, more flags.
I'm sorry, Whitthorne with the ball. I looked up, I was looking at here.
Well, I'm thankful. You know, Stanley, we mentioned it right off the bat. Purple and gold versus purple and gold. Coffman is wearing their purple tops, and if it wasn't for that, it'd be white on white, white on white. You know, yeah. Obviously, I know they probably wouldn't do that, but we for sure couldn't tell them apart then.
So here we go. After a penalty on Whitthorne, they got 2nd and very, very long. Here's the snap. They hand it off. He's got some room on the left side.
Looks like he's going to have some more room.
He's got back to the original line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up the first down as he picks up about 20 yards on that carry. going to be leg again.
So number 3, Blake Evans, and number 13, Carson Constable on the stop.
So big number 78 coming in there on the front line for
Olmsted.
Yep, for the Coffman defense. 64 checking out.
That's Trenton Davis coming out. So first down now as they get into Coffman territory. Here's the handoff. And he's got some room up the middle, and he's got enough for the first down there. So back-to-back first downs for Whitthorne, and they've got something cooking here on this drive.
You know, if you're Whitthorne, is it a thought that, you know, could you score too early, Stanley? I mean, you don't really want to give. I know it just started the fourth quarter, but with middle school football only being 8-minute quarters, now down to 7 minutes left in this ball game. Looks like number 25 entering for number 21 for the Panthers. But you know, trying to control the ball, you don't really want to. Great stop right there. As I was, number 40 was in there with number 25, mainly number 25 for the Panthers.
Allen goes down.
The stop. But going back to what I was saying, if you're Whitthorne, you could possibly score too early and give Coffman plenty of time to get down and score and get the 2-point conversion to try to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, I don't know how much time would be left on the clock if that happened. Well, Coffman's just got to keep them out of the end zone.
Exactly, yeah.
And get a turnover. All the way back. He wants to throw it. We miss him at his feet, and he's still going, and now they bring him down.
Great job.
Think he got to the first down, so it'll bring up fourth down now for Whitthorne. This Coffman's Panthers defense is tightening up here. Let's see where the ball will be. And about the 31-yard line.
This is a big fourth down for the Panthers. Hopefully they can stop Whitthorne. Stop the Tigers.
4 to go. Yeah, okay, this is a big play right here in the fourth quarter. Clock running. Coffman looking for a stop here to get the ball on downs. And there was a whistle.
Looks like a timeout, possibly.
Yep, and it's timeout. We'll take it with them. 14-12, Whitthorne. They got a big fourth down conversion coming up. This is the Exports Network. Back in a moment.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Whitthorne with a fourth down play. Trying that hard count again. Coffman, stay home. Don't jump. And he got back. They didn't call it. They're still trying to make him jump.
I think they're just going to run it down, take a timeout. I guess
that's
so.
What they do.
Hear the Panther faithful clapping over here. Good crowd, as we mentioned earlier.
We caught a break right there, though.
Yeah, for sure.
The kid on this side wanted to jump a little bit, and they didn't call it. He didn't get into neutral territory far enough for him to call it. Let's take a really quick break. 14-12, Whitthorne over Coffman here with a 4th down coming up. Back in a moment.
Choose Keaton Services Group for all your outdoor needs. We provide pressure washing, soft washing, lawn care, and landscaping to residential and commercial customers. Call owner Jackson Keaton today to schedule your service. Licensed and insured.
You always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way.
All right, Coffman didn't jump off. They tried that hard count. They've been successful with it 2 other times during the game, but here we go again. Let's see, they tried it again. I don't think he snapped the ball. Here's a toss. And he's going to be caught, and it's
going to be close.
The first down, and
I don't think he got it.
Spot is
number 55 in there.
Well, Katie may have gone out of bounds before he got to the marker, so let's see where the referee marks the ball. That's going to be very, very close.
Stanley, number 66 and number 55 within there on the tackle for the Panthers.
Jackson Jacobs. And who else did you say? 66?
66 and 55.
That's going to be Caden Pogue. So a great stop there if they stopped him. They're looking at it. And it's going to be Coffman's ball.
Wow.
Turnover on downs as they fail to pick up the first down. So Coffman will have it with 5:22 to go in the ball game to try to win this one, trailing 14-12. The ball will be marked at the 29-yard line. So 71 yards to pay dirt.
You know, and you have that thought now, Stanley. I do, and of course I never played football, so I may not even know what I'm talking about. But just take your time. You definitely don't want to make no silly mistakes. You just want to control the ball here. You're
take care of the ball.
Take care of the ball. There you go. You're deep in your own territory. So definitely just want to work at getting first downs and moving the ball.
So 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. 71 yards to pay dirt. 5:22 to go. Let's see if Coffman's got that drive in him here.
Let me mention, Whitthorne is down to 1 timeout, Stanley.
There's a handoff.
They're going to be stopped.
To Evans in.
But there is a flag on the backside.
Let's see what the flag's about. That was Lake Evans on the carry, but he was stopped for a loss. And the 2 referees, the linesman's talking to the head referee right now. Let's see what the white hat has to say about it. And looking back at the sideline.
We're about to get the call right here.
And it's going to be on Whitthorne. I'm not sure what the call was. He just pointed to Whitthorne. And he's talking to Coach Swan right now. He never made a...
He never did, no.
Let's see if he does this time. Illegal shift against Coffman is...
And a personal foul on
foul on Whitthorne.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is the illegal shift is going to be not enforced. So it's going to be the personal foul. Well, I don't know if it was a dead ball, though. If it was a dead ball, they'll have to count the... Nope, now they're saying it's against Coffman. So
he said 1 minute.
We are very confused right now.
I do know there is 11. There is a 5:11 left in the game, Stanley. I do know that.
Again, this is why you need a sideline reporter down there to try to help us out up here.
And wow, Coffman. They're getting moved pretty far back now.
Yeah. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. They waved off the illegal shift, and they enforced the personal foul, 15 yards. So
it's going to be 2nd and 20, I believe that's correct.
Maybe 25. Let's see. I think the ball's at the 9-yard line. Not sure what happened, but they called a personal foul over there.
Under 5 to play now.
Yeah, after the play was over. Here's the snap. He wants to pass. He's getting pressure, and he's got to look out. He dives. He's really close to the end zone there.
Yeah, and it looked like there was white jerseys on him pretty quick there, Stanley.
So Whitthorne putting pressure on Coffman here. It's going to be 3rd down now. This might be the time for a little screen play or a draw play right here, Cade.
Right.
Trying to keep the defense honest, especially if they come after him. Let's see if Coffman. They threw a little wide receiver screen and had good luck with that in the first half.
They did.
But just a good old draw play right here and trying to get some yards, and you got to go for it 4th down with the time the way it is. You got 2 plays to pick up the first. Here's the snap. He wants to roll. He's going to keep it. He's looking for some room. Nothing there. Gets a block on the outside by his brother Evans, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, you would think. I mean, do you try to get out of play there?
Get out of bounds.
Just get out of bounds and stop the clock, especially. It's almost under 3 now. And it will be, and they're going to have to go for it.
Well, let's see what they do here. They're going to bring out, looks like they're bringing out the punt team. There's a whole bunch of substitutions going on, and they are going to punt the ball away.
And that clock's still ticking.
Well, he's got his 3 timeouts.
He does.
That's maybe what he's thinking right there, because if he turned the ball over this deep in his territory, that's almost a touchdown for Whitthorne.
Right.
Here's the snap. The punt's a low one, and it's going to bounce and picked up at about the 40-yard line. And he's saying that he made a fair catch, but I never saw the referees never saw the signal either.
I kind of wish a purple jersey would have come in there and just played.
And again, we're talking 7th and 8th graders.
Right. Yeah.
6th and 7th and 8th graders.
You're right.
So
you're right.
They're still learning the game.
They are.
He didn't make a fair catch.
He didn't.
Signal,
and he looked over toward his bench like.
Well, they'll work with him on that, I'm sure.
Right. And we're going to have a flag?
They got a holding call on Whitthorne.
And that's going to work in the Panthers' favor for sure.
Well, that's going to back them up. Now, it'll still be 1st and 10, I believe. And a holding call is from the spot of the foul, so. Yeah, I believe they're going to mark it off after wherever the play is.
Right.
But it'll be more than likely 1st and 10.
And that's going to be back in their own territory, about the 49. Is that correct?
Yep, it'll be at the 49 of Whitthorne. 2:55 to go in the ball game. Coffman needs some stops here. So a pretty good decision there to punt the ball away, and then you got the benefit of the mistake by Whitthorne with the holding call, and it will be 1st and 10 from their own 49. Here's the snap, the handoff. And he's going to be
great tackle
down.
Right there. That's number 25 in there on the takedown.
That's going to be J.C. Townsend. So Jace Townsend with the stop.
Looks like number 52 is going to need a sub. 64 coming on there, Stanley, for the Panthers.
That's Trenton Davis. So it'll be 2nd down And about 14 to go, or 13 they're calling it.
You think we'll have numbers on the field next week?
I'm probably not.
And
they went in the neutral zone, and they're going to call it. They're going to get that 5 yards back that we just.
Man.
The mistakes. First game mistakes. Drives a coach nuts. Coach Swan down there. So it'll be second and about 8 now. 2:09 to play. Coffman needs a big turnover here. And he's going to get some room up the middle, and he's going to be met by a whole bunch of Panthers and knocked back, but it'll be third down now. It'll be about
third and
6 or 7 yards.
Yeah.
Clock is, well, Whitthorne called a timeout, so that's to our benefit. We'll take it with them, 14-12. Whitthorne with the ball. We'll be right back on Panther football here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Some of life's most meaningful moments begin with finding the perfect dress. At Blue Haven Formals, we're proud to bring a beautiful bridal and formal shopping experience to our community. From stunning gowns to exceptional, personalized service, every private appointment is thoughtfully designed to help you feel confident, celebrated, and cared for. Whether you're preparing for your wedding day or another special occasion, we're honored to be part of your journey. Blue Haven Formals, where your style, your dress, your moment begins.
Going the distance with local sports.
Snap. They're going to go with the middle, and they get enough for the first down. Now we got the scoreboard having problems. And timeout by the officials, I think.
Did Whitthorne take that last timeout, or did Coffman take their first?
No, I think Whitthorne took their timeout. That's it. At least that's who he pointed to.
Right. So they're done. They're out. Looks like Jamari Bentley getting in. Excuse me, that's not Jamari there. That's another one of the assistant coaches for the Panthers getting in as players, trying to motivate them.
I didn't touch anything.
And we've got problems with the scoreboard.
On the big black box?
Well, first game again.
Right. Yeah, I was about
to. The scoreboard is going blank on us.
Yeah. You'll have that in the big games.
And we do have some sponsors for some key plays at the ball game, so we didn't have that list tonight, and we'll get that straightened out too. Here's the snap and the handoff up the middle.
Oh, good stop. Good tackle.
He's going to
number 13 on tackle.
That's Cornstubble again. He's been everywhere tonight. Panthers take a timeout. Let's take a quick break, and we'll try to regroup here when we get back.
Sounds good.
This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Since 1987, Fox Sporting Goods has been your hometown choice for sports equipment, school apparel, custom screen printing and sublimation, trophies and plaques. Your team, your way. Find us on 4th Street here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs.
14-12, and Coffman trying to make a stop here on second down. Whitthorne with the ball. They bunch up and just trying to move the ball forward, and they do. And he breaks loose, and he's gone. He's gone.
And that's the quarterback, I believe, for Whitthorne.
Yep, that's Holloway. It was just a keeper. And
wow. Big exclamation mark for Whitthorne.
This ball game, as they go up now 20-12, pending an extra point. If Coffman can get a miracle on a kickoff, and
they do have timeout, or they do have a couple timeouts.
Well, we're only down one score, 8 points. So
right.
We got to stop them right here, keep them out of the end zone on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, this would do it if they got in the end zone. If not, there's still a chance for Coffman to come back, but we're hoping for that.
Yeah, this is a big play right here. And it was Holloway on a keeper, and they just moved the pile, and he just popped out of there. They're going to bring a play in. 20-12 now. Coffman needs to stop. They have any kind of chance of coming back and tying the ball game. Whitthorne under center. Here's the snap. I give it up the middle.
Oh, good stop right there. That was number 25 on the stop, I believe. No, excuse me, number 55.
Great stop there. That was going to be by Caden Pogue, and Pogue gets in there and makes the stop, and Coffman still got a chance. They trail 20-12 with 1:14 to go. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Welcome back here to Hendricks Tech Stadium and getting ready for the Whitthorne kickoff after their touchdown. But what a great stop by Coffman Panthers to keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point conversion to give them some hope.
For sure. Kept this thing alive.
They were down one score. They did a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Anything can happen, Stanley.
Oh, yeah. We've seen an 87-yard touchdown run by Jacob Fox. So we could see a return here, a good return right here would put us in good position. I'm surprised Whitthorne is, they had a kickoff that went pretty deep the first time, but they've kept it on the ground the last few kickoffs they've had. I think I got somebody different out there now. And here's the kick. And it's going to be picked up. And he's going to be brought down. That's going to be Colt Evans.
It's going to be 1:10 left on the clock here.
And that ball will be marked. Let's see, the 40, the 35. Call it the 33. So they're going to have to do some blocking up front. Hope to find a gap in the line of scrimmage and get through it and pick up some big yards here.
$1:10 left, Stanley, and Coffman does have 2 timeouts. We'll see if, obviously that does help for sure.
Evans gets it, wants to pass, throws it
Goes
over
in
the middle.
and got his man. And looky here. Looky here. He's got room. He's got room.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
That was number 25 on the catch and run.
Jace Townsend with the catch. And the Coffman Panthers are back into business with exactly 1 minute to go in the ball game. We've got somebody hurt. I think that was Townsend. But what a great play there. He caught it right over the middle.
Somewhat like a crossing route. Is that right?
Yep, that's exactly what that was, Cade. Crossed right over the middle, and Evans found him, and he was able to make a lot of yards after the catch.
For sure. Good throw there by Evans and leading his man and hitting his target.
So the ball's at the 21. It'll be 1st and 10 there. The Panthers trying to knock on the door and get a touchdown and then convert the 2-point play for a tie ball game to tie it up here. Fox goes to the right side of Evans. Here's the snap. Fake it to Evans. Faked it to Fox. Evans wants to run with it, and he's going to be brought down. And the clock's going to be running, so go back up to the line of scrimmage. Hurry up.
That was a loss of about probably 6 or so there on the play. Closing in on 40 seconds left in this game, Stanley. We're going to have to hurry.
He didn't want to take a timeout there.
Looks like he may knee it. Is he going to kneel it or spike it? One of the two. And they will.
Well, it took him a long time to do that. And Swan he's upset. That's not exactly what he wanted. The coaching staff.
I don't know why. I don't know why he nailed it because the clock's still running here, Stanley.
He wanted him to spike it.
There we go.
He spikes it 2 plays later, 2 downs later, and now Swan is very upset.
Yeah, and gosh, 15 seconds there you could have saved.
First game again.
Right,
I'm using that as an excuse, but it's just the truth.
It is the truth, yes.
So now it's going to be.
It's going to be about 3rd
down.
Is it going to be 4th?
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down because he kneeled on the one play. The clock kept running, so it's only 19 seconds. That's just a young quarterback. He'll learn those things. As we say, there's a lot of teaching moments out of this ball game.
Right. You run that crossing route again?
Well, let's see what happens.
I know it puts him in the middle of the field. You would like to get something on the sidelines maybe.
He drops back. He gets out of pressure. He's going to keep it. He's going to go back into the middle, and he's going to be tackled. There's 12 seconds on the clock.
Get on the ball. I
don't think they got enough. Do they have another timeout?
They got 2 timeouts, do they not?
Evidently they don't, and that's going to do it. Well, the clock has stopped at 3. And there it goes. It runs down now. So your final score, Whitthorne 20, Coffman's 12.
I apologize, guys. I thought they had 2 timeouts.
I didn't know if they did or not. Evidently they didn't. That's why they wanted to spike the ball, but instead he kneeled the ball. And when you kneel it, the clock doesn't stop.
Exactly.
If he would have spiked it, the clock would have stopped in that situation. But a lot of good things. Or let me put it back this way. A few good things happened in the game. A lot of not so good things happened in the game. But Whitthorne, give them credit. They came back, and after we tied it up at 6-6 at the halftime, and they went up 14-6, but Coffman answered with an 87-yard touchdown run by Jacob Fox to bring them back within 14-12 if they missed the 2-point conversion. And then Whitthorne on that last drive went down and actually, it was just a fluke play as Holloway popped out of a bunch of runners there and blockers, and he popped out and went on down and just scored the go-ahead touchdown, and that makes the final score 20-12. Remind you, though, next week we'll be back on the air on Tuesday night at 6:30 right back here at Hendricks Ag Stadium where they entertain Harris Middle out of Shelbyville. So, for Cade Schultz, and Cade, thank you for the job you did tonight.
Yes, sir, and I apologize to the fans that was watching on a couple times with the camera angles, that sort of thing.
Well, we're learning.
Messed up, but
we're learning about
we're getting there. Yes, absolutely, and it was a fun night.
Well, I still broadcast like I'm doing radio. I did it for so long; it's hard to break the habit.
Right,
but We'll be back on the air next Tuesday night as we entertain Harris Middle. And for Cade Schultz, I'm Stanley Wilson saying good night, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.